Hey everyone, my name is Eric Nelson. Today for my demonstration speech, I will be demonstrating how to do a proper armbar. Now you might ask, what is an armbar? Well, an armbar is a joint lock submission. So it is a grappling technique that is used to put pressure on the elbow, which can cause damage to the elbow or ideally just cause your attacker to submit. I am a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing this for about 14 years now, and I absolutely love it. I think Jiu-Jitsu is great because really anybody can do it. It's a great way to stay in shape, stay healthy, and it's also just a great place to meet new people. I've met a lot of great people on the mats over the years, and I highly recommend everyone tries a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. Just a couple checklist items that you should know before going to your first Jiu-Jitsu class. First is attire. You want to wear general workout attire. Try to find clothing that doesn't have any zippers. Also, tight-fitting clothing is best because loose garments can cause injury if somebody's fingers or something gets caught in them. Also, it's a very good idea to have a mouth guard, a nice fitted mouth guard. And before you do go to your first class, you want to make sure that you're well hydrated, that you're warmed up and stretched out. If you do go to a class, a lot of times the warm-up involves stretching and some exercises to get your body ready. But if you're just going to try this at home, I would highly recommend stretching out all parts of your body. As Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu does kind of test the limits of our flexibility. Yeah, but other than that, as long as you have a partner, you can do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So today I'm going to show you guys the armbar technique, and I have a partner with me, my friend and training partner, Felipe, who's just going to help me demonstrate this technique. So first we're going to go down into what's called the guard position. This is a position that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu kind of became famous for. It's very unique because it allows a person to defend themselves and also be offensive on their back, which is great for mixed martial arts and sport, but also for self-defense. If you ever find yourself in any kind of altercation on your back, this guard position will give you the tools that you need to get yourself to safety. So I'm going to lay down on my back, and Felipe is going to just kneel down in front of me, and we're going to go to what's called closed guard. So closed guard is where my legs are wrapped around my partner's hips, and I lock my ankles behind them here. So now I've kind of I'm holding my partner on me, but also my legs are in the way so that he's not able to put any real weight on my upper body, and it's a good way for me to stay safe. Now, when we're thinking about an armbar submission, we need to first think about isolating an arm. We got to pick an arm. So here I'm going to go for my partner's right arm, and the first step is my left arm, the arm that's on the same side, is I want to grip this wrist, just like this. So my thumb comes down, I'm going to come from the outside of his wrist, and I'm going to work on moving his wrist to the center of my body here. So I'm nice and controlled, and I'm strong here. Next, my right hand is going to come across our bodies, and I'm going to cup the arm right above the elbow, right where the tricep is here. As soon as I get that grip, I like to suck both my elbows in here and really get good control over this arm. But this is still not the most control I can have. People can still pull their arm out here. So as an extra layer of control, I'm going to pick my left foot up. I'm going to place it on the hip of my partner. I'm going to step off of his hip, and I'm going to bring my knee straight to the ceiling behind his arm. So now it's blocking his elbow, so there's no way he's getting it back. So I've got this arm completely trapped and controlled here. Now what I need to work on doing is I need to work on breaking down my opponent's posture, as well as making an angle where I'm perpendicular to this arm, and my partner is going the opposite way. So my right leg, my leg that I haven't really used at all yet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it up towards the armpit and then across to shoulder blades, and I'm going to bring my heel down, almost like there's a spike in my heel that I'm trying to drive towards the floor. This is controlling his posture, breaking him down so his spine is no longer straight, and it's also giving me this perpendicular angle that I'm looking for. Once I've achieved this, I can let go of the wrist with my left hand. I'm going to place it on my partner's face. I'm just going to push away, which is going to allow me to swing my left leg over his head here. Now I'm in an armbar position. I'm driving my heels down to make sure he doesn't posture up. I'm pinching my knees together, and I'm trapping this arm. You see Felipe's already getting ready to tap. because he's starting to feel some pressure on this elbow as it is. I'm gonna slide both my hands up and grip the wrist. And now very slowly, I'm gonna bridge my hips and apply pressure to the elbow until I get a tap from my partner. So we'll go back, we'll do that one more time. I'm gonna do this a little bit faster so you can see kind of what this looks like in real time, and I'll just narrate briefly. I'm trapping the arm, bringing it to the center of my chest, gripping behind the tricep, cinching it in, foot on the hip, bridge, kick, push on the face here, driving my heels down and pinching my knees together to trap that arm, hands to the wrist, and bridge. And that's how you do an armbar.